Katie, comedian quizzer. Here is question 3
failed
coming.
to prove it the first time
Yeah,
around.
coming at you now.
What do you have up your sleeve to be more successful this time around?
All right, I think I've got an idea.
Joe,
I've got an idea.
go on then.
Well, I'm going to guess
What happens
that
next?
a similar incident happens to. It seemed a little bit political, obviously a bit before my time. It seemed like someone was just going to go and either egg them or pie them or just do something quite juvenile and nasty to them. I think is my guess to what's going to go on there.
Yeah. Okay, and Tommy?
Okay, I think it's a trick one. I think it is actually wrestling related. I think what he does is he grabs hold of the microphone from the reporter and he's like, you better believe, reporter man, me and you gonna go to town. That's what I reckon happens. Sorry if that was dead loud for anyone.
I think that should happen. Alex?
Turns into Rock and goes, it doesn't matter. I reckon it's something to do with a car.
Well, Alex says it turns into the Rock and says it does matter.
No, it's something to do with a car. I think someone lobs something at him out of a car.
Okay. Well, let's find out then. Here is the answer. Let me know again when it's done.
Time around you. What do you have up your sleeve?
It's obvious because you know.
Be more successful this time around.
Already said I will not be making any comment.
Oh my God, that hurt.
What happened?
Did he just walk
He walked right into the pole so hot.
Just walked into the side.
Straight into a pole to the point that the person he was harassing was even worried about him. After that clip turns off, he's there worrying about him. Great.
Brilliant.
What?
That's the beauty of human nature.
Oh, my mum wanted me. It is. Mum wanted me to point out that she got that right, and none of you guys did.
She's the adjudicator, though.
But let me jump on to the next question for you. Yeah, so she has to know the answers.
It's not cool getting it right.
Oh, there's 2 more left in this, so here is the...
I sneaked into the room. Snuck isn't a word, Conan, and you went to Harvard and you should know that.
I've got something.
I had a Facebook saying it's back on. So we might have Leanne soon, hopefully, because the next round is very much inspired by Leanne.
Is it a penis round?
Back for that.
Is it something to do with penises?
It's not.
Is it if she flashes her tits, she'll win? Is it one of those rounds?
That's just always a caveat.
It's like a threat from her.
1 sec. Okay, so everyone got an answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this time first, Tommy, please.
All right. A solemn tear rolls down his cheek as he looks into the camera despairingly. That's the best I could think of.
Okay.
What would happen?
You ever thought of writing books?
I was thinking about it.
Related to 50 Shades of Grey? Like, just...
As long as I can weave in bits of wrestlers fucking having a go at each other with their microphones as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun. It's a black screen.
Hey!
Leanne!
Oh yeah, I'm on holiday and
you made it.
Hello. There's no internet here and the internet's just gone off and they've just fixed it. I was here before all of you, believe it or not.
I was a Cyberman. What was that?
I did see you the first time around, but thank you very much for figuring it out and for doing it while you're on holiday as well, Leanne. That's cool.
I just went down to the office to complain.
How British is that?
I can just imagine that. I am on a comedian's quiz, and I've got to get up there right now. I've paid so many euros for
Excuse
this.
me. Do you know who I am?
But I couldn't find a penny.
Okay.
A lipstick.
A lipstick.
A what?
A lipstick instead of a pen.
Sorry, I just have to turn my 4G on, isn't there? Any of that?
Nice. Right.
Leanne, just to let you know what's happened so far. We're only 3 questions in, but it's not been a high scoring round anyway, so you're absolutely fine still.
Okay.
Let me get rid of this. Just gonna play the. Wait, I didn't get everyone's answers, did I? Whose answers have we already got?
You had mine, solemn tear rolled down cheek.
That was it. Joe?
Can you guys hear me? For some reason,
We can hear you. We can't see you.
Funny, so I put my 4G on.
Yeah, we can hear you, mate. You're just frozen.
Yeah, just
what happens
Joe,
next?
Give me an answer. You can't see me.
Give me an answer. Give me an answer, and then leave and come back again.
I reckon he's just screenshotted his face and his phone. He's actually taking a piss right now and talking down his phone.
You got an answer, Joe?
Did you say give me an answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an answer. Yeah, I saw this clip earlier today. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. He basically they're talking about snook being a word, aren't they? And Conan says it is a word, and the lovely lady says, "Oh, I don't believe it is." And then Conan gets out the Oxford Dictionary and he says, "Aha!" And then he goes a little bit crazy, doesn't he? And then he says it is a word. So it's a little bit unfair. I know that one.
That's not unfair. That's the point of a question, Joe.
But you can't see
Alex?
how smug I'm being, can you?
See.
Joe. Sorry, one sec. Joe, just leave the stream completely, then come back in, and I'll re-add you onto it.
I'm going to leave and join again, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably best.
Okay. Alex, when you're ready, man.
So seeing as I was looking at how precarious her top looked in that video, I thought her boobs might accidentally fall out.
Okay. Very that's an answer.
I've just realised the quality of my webcam is very similar to Carl's, so it kind of looks like we're in the same room from what I can see.
It does. It looks like the lights carried on.
Hey, Joe's back.
Hello.
It
is.
Leanne, do you want to?
Brilliant.
Do you want to take a random guess, Leanne, as well? Actually, you can take a random guess at what happens next. I know you haven't seen it, but
I'm gonna guess that she falls over.
okay, she's sitting down, but you're going to guess she falls over.
No, do you know, I'm gonna go for
Just falls off the sofa randomly.
I'm gonna go with she gets splashed. She gets splashed.
Okay. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. See, hopefully not by Conan, but let's see what happens next.
But there's a time when you snuck into the room to see what the...
I sneaked into the room. Snuck isn't a word, Conan, and you went to Harvard and you should know that.
Now give me.
There's a... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wait, there's a... I keep a dictionary down here, and I just found it. Just want to look at... Oh, what the hell? Look right here. Snuck. Past and past part of sneak.
Nice.
Mildly traumatic, that.
Yeah.
So she got schooled.
Basically, yeah.
I think I'd rather have seen I'd much rather have seen her tissue out.
Basically, and Joe was completely correct.
Conan the grammar Nazi.
I was indeed correct, wasn't I?
Ironically, the other Conan clip I was going to use was the one where he's called out for staring at Nicole Scherzinger's boobs, and then he goes on a little rant of, "You don't think I'm going to look at them?" All that.
Wow.
Okay then, so Joe, the only one to get the points on that one then. So this is the final question talking in this round before we go on to round 2. So please
But
tell me
first,
what
the
happens
severe
next
flooding
again,
here in the
Zen
Northeast as
Dudettes.
more rain continues to fall today. NBC's Michelle Kaczynski, I guess she's in the canoe, is in Wayne, New Jersey this morning.
Hey,
Michelle, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, obviously we're getting a nice break.
Okay.
Okay, there's a lady in a canoe. That's all we know.
And an answer then. And Leanne, as you've appeared, I'll let you go first whenever you're ready.
A fish jumps up.
A what?
A fish.
As in the
some
things
sort of
that swim in the ocean, mate.
some sort of like
Yeah,
animal, some sort of like animal
It was
appears.
just the fact,
Full
it's
awkward
the fact it
salmon.
was written on a plate that made me chuckle.
Like a little version of Moby Dick. Moby Thatcher.
Yeah.
Moby Thatcher. Yeah.
Moby Thatcher.
It's always better when it's a big one, isn't it?
Look,
Yeah,
Joe?
big one.
I wouldn't know. Joe?
Joe.
Answers on a
Joe?
postcard.
He's like a child.
Can you hear us?
Oh, I've got an idea. Bear with me.
Headphones?
I'm not going for a wee.
My 85-year-old grandma would be having a better time with the tech than Joe is.
He's a 400-year-old trapped in a 5-year-old. Honestly,
she'd be going for a piss even less as well, which is impressive at her
he
age.
is as pale as a vampire.
He's the old...
So
Hey.
whether or not he is 400 years old, I'm not sure.
Well, Joe just had the idea that my 60-year-old mother had at the beginning of this to get a headset. So well done.
Don't give me bloody age away.
I'm sorry. Was it wrong? Okay. Who's answer? Yeah, Joe. When you're ready, man, need your answer.
Now we can't hear Joe.
Now we can't hear.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay. No, we can't hear.
Sign language. British Sign Language.
Leave and come back.
Or American Sign Language.
Be better now. I'll take him
Yep.
off.
Oh.
Yes, can hear you.
No, we can hear you.
I'm just going to say she can't. I'm just going to say that whilst I sort everything out. I'm just thinking she flips over, everyone goes, oh no, and then that's about all that happens. That's my guess.
Okay, Tommy.
More specific, but pretty much on the
Yes.
same lines as Joe. I think a larger boat may go past really fast, and the wave that comes out from the side of it tips her
Yeah.
boat.
Okay, and Alex.
Yeah, basically she gets wet. Same idea as Tommy's. I think a rescue boat goes past and basically like a rib and basically just puts her in the drink.
You're just all obsessed. with
Sexual
getting
reference
away,
and
aren't you?
Ninja Warrior.
Rib for her pleasure.
I like her mind.
Yeah. Spell RHIB. Rib.
There we go.
You can hear me now. Cracking.
Yes.
Yeah, that's much better.
This is it. Now Leanne's the only one
Okay,
who doesn't
then.
look like she
So-
works in a call centre.
Okay, what happens next then, people?
But first, the severe
I click
flooding
it?
here in the Northeast as more
Did I
rain
click that?
continues to fall today. NBC's Michelle Kaczynski, I guess she's in the canoe, is in Wayne, New Jersey this morning.
guys.
Michelle, good morning to you.
Good morning. Well, obviously we're getting a nice break from the rain, but not the flooding. This is essentially now a part of the Passaic River in this neighborhood. It rushed in yesterday through the streets, and it's really tough to control a canoe or a boat when you're out in it. It's
Even better.
It's really tough to control a boat or a canoe when it's that deep.
Katie's Comedian Quiz Off.